Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle channel. It is such a privilege to be on today. If y'all have been following me and my channel, then you got a chance to see me this morning at the crack of dawn. Well, the crack of today, a retrospect on Power Hour. Boy, I felt like such a powerful businesswoman until I was on Kim's Power Hour show. We had such a fun show, and I tell you, that hour goes by so fast. I feel like my 5, 6, 7 hour auctions go by fast, and yet an hour is like a blink of an eye. But it was such a fun experience with Kim this morning. I highly suggest it. She's got great sellers every week, and I think she wants me back for another week down the line. So we'll be looking forward to announcing that. But Kim will be my first guest on next week. So mark your calendars because every week we have new friends from YouTube. Some are people I've just met. Some are other people that I've watched on their channels, watched on auctions, and some are me. Grow arenas are always looking for great new channels and to spread the love and spread the joy of YouTube. So let's go ahead and welcome some people. Let me welcome my moderators first. We've got Samantha Sessions. Welcome. Amy, who's your diver. And we have Samantha's daughter, Bella. Everybody, if you would, pretty please, after the show is over, go and take my community poll. The community poll is all about a new facet of the auction. My longtime viewer, Connie, had this great idea a couple of weeks ago during an auction. She said, Belle, why don't you sell mystery boxes? And now I know some people lump a whole bunch of stuff into mystery boxes, and it's just kind of their way of clearing things out. My way of doing mystery boxes is to carefully curate and select a single item, to wrap it up, to start it at a low bid, and to let y'all bid. So somebody after the last auction on Saturday, they said you have to get on your Sunday auction. So I had it again on my Sunday auction. And then a few people said, this is like a game, of how much do you want to pay for it? Do you want this one, or this one? Do you want to open it or do you want it sent to you sight unseen? And then even what is it? So I started thinking maybe it would be better to include it since it takes so much time to sell it, pick it, open it, unwrap it, that whole range. But we do it in between contestants. But that's the game or not. So I made a poll, and y'all can decide whether you want to keep this fun mystery box game during the auction, or if during the auction you want all auction items selling as fast and furious as we can, or at least in between me telling fun little Southern stories, or if maybe you want to add a few mystery boxes in between guests to battle with Belle. So if y'all will take that poll, that will help me out to determine the future of mystery boxes. Y'all go ahead and click the thumbs up. The thumbs up tells YouTube that you approve of me, approve of my channel, approve of my content, so that they share it out with other people. Now, before I bring up my first guest, let me make a few channel announcements. So, for the Tuesday afternoon pop-up auction, which is always after Leslie has finished her morning auction, and it gives y'all a chance to have lunch in between, we are having the theme that y'all picked last week in my poll. And y'all had almost 50% for spring cleaning. Now, if you're worried that spring cleaning is all chores, it is not. It's not just for cleaning your home. It's going to be for cleaning your skin, cleaning your hair, cleaning your face, but not just that either. For cleaning your car, cleaning your grill, cleaning your air. So many different types types of cleaning that my squad and of mods and I identified, and we've added to the auction list for tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then we'll take Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off, and then back again Saturday and Sunday, 7 p.m. at our regularly scheduled auctions. And back for another battle with Belle, where I've already told you that my first guest will be Kim, Adopted Retrospects. So, who's ready to unite? If so, let me know in the chat. Let's see some thumbs up for YouTube, and let's see some fleur-de-lis, my channel icon, in the chat. Okay, let's bring up first guest and introduce her to you. We have Gina Bradford. Welcome, Gina, to the Southern Belle channel.
Thank you so much.
Tell us all about yourself and your channel, and the mods will start dropping your channel links so that everybody can click on it and subscribe to your wonderful channel. So who is Gina, and what is Gina's channel about?
My channel is basically, I have a variety of items. I have glassware, I have jewelry, I have crocheted items, I have Hello Samantha. And also I would like to let you guys know that this accent is not by chance. I was originally born in the state of Kentucky and moved to Indiana when I was 6 years old. Hello, Amy. And back to what I was talking about, I'm in the process of working on some recycled hats right now. I'm thinking about doing some coordinating bands and some flowers that can be removed with different colors. And the list goes on. But anyway, welcome in, Tracy.
What inspired you with hats?
Well, I'm not normally a hat wearer, but I've seen some hats. I live about 25 miles or so from the Kentucky Derby. And no, I don't go there because drinking's not my bag. But anyway, I was just really fascinated with the hats, the color, and everything like that. I do go thrifting at a shop called Mustard Seed. It helps to educate and help abused women. Every time I go by there, I'm in there. They do have hats. I decided to get those and upcycle them and put the flowers around them. And I don't have any down here at the moment, but there's one of my hats back there that I bought from that shop. I think it's very important to support a cause that help somebody, and especially something like that. But anyway, I go in there constantly. But yes, I am kind of a Kentucky / Hoosier because I was born in the state of Kentucky. And thank you, Miss Amy. I appreciate that. And so if there's any other questions in the chat, I'd be happy to answer those for you. And Belle, we'll go back to you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Moderators, if you would start, and there it is, start discovering her channel. And if there are any new viewers, let me tell you how this game works. It's a game called Last Word. We play where the contestant gets to pick 3 different categories, one by one of their own. I absolutely positively do not know the categories. And when they pick a category, they will announce it, and we will volley back and forth giving answers within that category until one of 3 things happens. Either or until one of us has an accidental duplication, or until one of the We also have 3 Ask the Audience. So that is where you, the audience, get to participate. Now, I do ask that you wait until we call upon you to start throwing your answer out there. And also not critique where you think the answers are right or wrong. Either the guest will decide, or we will have our official answer checker, Lisa M., who hasn't quite checked into the back room, but I think I see her in the chat. Hopefully, she will be clicking the link soon to check answers with her assistant. Welcome, Canadian girl Renee. So that's how we play this game. Last word. We have some guests that are booked ahead of time, and we vastly prefer that. But we will also pick some guests from the chat. So if you would like to play tonight, anytime while you are watching, go ahead and let the moderators know. They will check out your channel to make sure you are G-rated and family friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And also while we are playing. So, without further ado, laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. And we're going to let good times roll with Gina Bradford here. Gina, what is your first category for tonight?
I think it's going to be gemstones. So, do I go ahead and do the question? Okay, on a gemstone, there is the top part of it. It goes down into a peak. What is that called? Does anyone know? Belle, do you know that? Do you know what that is?
I wasn't prepared for questions. I thought we were just going to play the game, but we can do a few trivia questions before we play.
Okay.
Would that be the profile or the gallery?
No. Would you like to?
I'm not sure if you mean
ask
of
someone
a
in the
ring
audience about
or
that.
a
Excuse me, hon.
Okay. We can ask the audience then.
Okay. Not to interrupt, but I see Canadian Renee. Welcome in. And I see Kimmy out there. I saw her out there. So I'll be quiet for a little bit. Okay. So
Go ahead and tell us the answer. This is a fun little primer before we play the game.
Okay.
So, what is the answer?
It is the culet. It is where you have the face of the stone. It goes down in the V, and that is a culet on a gemstone.
Okay. Well, this kind of reminds me of Tracy TNT. When she played this game, one of her categories was words that begin with the letter Q. And I think we missed that. Well, what is your first category going to be tonight for our game of last word?
Let me think about it. I'm not really prepared. Let's see. Now you got me on the spot, but the wheels are turning. Hang on just a second. I think it should be on designer purses.
Okay. You start first.
Okay, what is a telltale sign on a Coach bag to authenticate it? Actually, there's two, but what is one of them?
I'm a little confused. Is this a precursor to playing the game?
It might be, but you may have to take over since this is my first time here and I'm totally clueless, but we'll let you take over.
I've been going through fun trivia questions, though. Do tell us what the telltale signs are on a Coach bag, because now I'm interested.
Usually it's the stitching. The stitching is usually very even and uniform, and usually that patch on the inner part of it. You can verify any Coach. You can call the Coach number that you have to Google it and look it up, and you give them those numbers, and they will tell you if that bag is real or not. But if you have a keen eye, you would already know if it was real or not. But this comes with time. It's not something that you learn overnight. You have to experience. I've had some coach purses and still have some coach purses that are like that, but that's just good information. So now we're going to put it over to you. So
Okay. Well, this was super fun.
thanks.
In the future, we might have to add trivia because this has been a great learning experience. In case
Thank
there's
you.
anybody new in the chat watching for the first time, we're about to start playing Last Word. Last Word is a battle of wits for bragging rights, where the contestant picks three categories. And once they've announced their category, we volley back and forth giving answers in the category until one of three things happens. Either until one of us becomes stumped, one of us gives an accidental duplication, or until one of us has an incorrect answer. So, as an example, if the category were condiments, the contestant might say mustard. I might say soy sauce. The contestant might say mayonnaise. We would go back and forth until one of those three things happens. Or if it was states of the United States, like we played a couple of weeks ago, we might eventually run out or have an accidental duplication. So much can happen in this game. It's always so fun to see what three categories players have decided. Uh, I have to tell you, I back and forth and back categories a guest has chosen, and to get to volley back and forth with the answers. So we'll see what three categories Gina has chosen. What's the first category for tonight, Gina?
Hmm. This comes with being unprepared. Okay, let's go with vegetables. That may be
Okay,
totally
great
totally
choice.
random, but okay. So I'm
Super
gonna start.
fun. You get first.
Okay, I'm gonna start out with a avocado,
I'm going to go with broccoli,
carrots,
cauliflower,
let's go. I'm going to go with D, and I'm going to go with. Better not go with that. I'm going to go with onions.
yum, corn,
Okra,
squash,
sweet potato,
zucchini,
green onions,
radish,
sweet pepper,
turnip,
mm, oh boy, here we go. Let's see. Vegetable. I'm going to say rutabaga.
ooh, fennel,
Let's see. I will say, let's see, okra.
Okay, I'm going to, in honor of queso and taco here in the chat, I'm going to say a jalapeno pepper.
Oh boy. Let's see. I think I'm going to say celery.
Ooh, nice. Okay, how about a habanero pepper?
I'm going to say Brussels sprouts.
Okay, say romaine lettuce.
I will say, get the thinking cap on here. I'm going to say, I know there's a green bean.
Oh, with
Uh-oh.
um. Oh,
Okay, do I
oops! There
pick?
must have been a duplication. I'm so
Uh-oh.
sorry. Yes, we
It could
go
have been
to a
me.
new category.
Okay, let's go with um this is difficult. Let me think here. Let's go with trees.
Trees, lovely. Okay, you begin.
Weeping willow.
Cypress.
Evergreen.
Fir. Oh,
Dogwood.
wait, is fir the same as evergreen? That might have been an accidental duplication. Is fir the same as evergreen?
It's a different
I think it might
species of the
be.
same thing. Yes.
Oh, I think I just had an accidental duplication. So, okay, so Gina wins this round. We are tied 1-1. This next category will decide it. And
Oh.
hello to Lords Just Fishing of the UK. Hello to Steadfast Selections, Renee. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Please click the thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that you approve of my channel, approve of my content, and that it is safe to share out. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Everybody's putting no's in the chat. Everybody's saying that it's different. Okay. We will resume. I was afraid it was the same. Okay. So we will continue on. We'll go back to Gina for her next answer. Boy, the chat just kind of runs the show. Whew. Okay, back to her next
So,
answer in the category of trees.
um, maple tree.
Okay, I'm going to it probably will sound funny to y'all, but when I was growing up in church, one of my favorite little kiddie songs was all about a sycamore tree because Zacchaeus climbed the sycamore tree for the Lord he wanted to see because he was this wee little man. So I've got to say the sycamore tree.
Okay, I'm going to say oak tree. Low steadfast selections. Renee, welcome in.
Okay, let's see. Being south, I'm going to say a magnolia tree.
Ooh, that's a good one. Let me see. Pin oak. Like
Okay.
pin and oak. That's a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now, everybody in the chat, we each have 3 Ask the Audiences. So please hold your answers until we ask the audience. If you don't mind, it's good answers, and I can't wait to ask you. But we haven't used our Ask the Audience, and you don't want to run out of answers by the time you get
Mm-mm.
asked. I'm going to say balsam.
Okay. I'm going to say birch.
Great answer. We've got lots of palm trees around here.
Right. I would say it's getting tough. Let's see. I would say okay, audience, let's give me a clue out there. I'm gonna look and
Okay, now
see. I'm
everybody
asking
take a moment, grab your phones, grab your computers, type up every answer you think of. Just fill the chat with great answers for Gina to pick from. Part of the game is picking which answers have been said, which haven't. So if you're not sure, you can throw it out. There's no guarantee that any answer we read in the chat is necessarily correct or said, but y'all just load up the chat with tons of answers for her to pick from. We'll give just a minute for everybody time to grab their device. I know a lot of people watch YouTube on their TV, so they've got to grab a phone, grab a tablet to start typing out.
Cherry tree. Thank you, Canadian Renee. Thank you so much. But I see another one. So, okay, next, Miss Belle.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to say an olive tree.
I'm going to go with Canadian Renee and say peach tree.
Great answer. I'm going to use my first Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with pecan tree from Samantha Sessions. And
Oh,
Samantha is the
wow.
lady who books all of our guests, and she booked Gina on tonight's show. So we have Gina's thank from Samantha. And hello to Samantha's daughter Bella, if she hasn't gone to
Mhm.
bed yet.
I'm going to go with Canadian Renee again with a poplar tree, and that is definitely a tree. Thank you, Canadian Renee.
Yeah.
You're saving my neck. Thank you.
Well, I'm running out of answers too. I'm going to use my second Ask the Audience because we have a total of three. And I'm going to go with Lloyd's suggestion of redwood.
Let's see.
Welcome, Lisa's Fun Finds.
I'm going with Canadian Renee's orange tree, and that is oranges do grow on a tree. So we'll go with that.
Okay, I'm going to say apple tree. I think those are up in the Northeast. You hear about people in the
Mhm.
Northeast going apple picking. Yes, growing on trees.
I think a pawpaw tree. Those are here in Indiana, and the fruit on those, when they're ripe, tastes like a banana, but that's an actual tree for sure on that.
Wow. Let's see. I think I've used two of my Ask the Audience, so I've got one more, and after that, I am down to just guessing. Hi, Melissa. Welcome, welcome. Melissa, someday I've got you to play, and I'm dying to someday have you play again. When Renee played, she came up with great categories, and she was so generous and gave me so much grace in some of my crazy, ridiculous answers. Because once I used the audience, I was just guessing anything, and she treated me so well. Okay, so for my last Ask the Audience, let's see. What am I going to go with? Let me scroll said. Willow. Will say Willow, y'all. Let me go to my moderators. Is that a good answer? Is that a duplication? I just can't remember at this point. We've had so many answers. But I know my chat will just shout it out. So was that a duplication or might have been a duplication? Well, you are mighty welcome, and I'm to rebook you. If you have time, play tonight. If not, let's have you play another week, pretty please. Okay, so had we said Willow before? I think we might have.
I don't know. I'll have to see who. Boy, that Canadian Renee is really, she knows her trees.
I wrote down the list. Can't hear what you said. I said willow. It was Lloyd's answer. Yellow is my list maker so that she can read what we've already said. But Hillary in the chat. It was originally on Thursdays, Melissa, but I needed more days in a row for shipping. So I moved my Battle with Belle, which used to be on Thursdays. You have such a good memory, Melissa, to tonight. So that's why Battle with Belle is one day. Okay, hooray! Hip hip hooray to Gina. So we tied it up 1-1, and this third category will decide it. There were many that we missed Mountain Ash. We missed Linden. Y'all say beach. So great answers. The chat. If anybody in the chat would like to play Battle with Belle, y'all make sure and let the moderators know. They will get you the link, and you can play later tonight.
I have one more.
So let's see what this third category is.
Okay. Peach plum. Okay. Plum. I have one more persimmon tree, and I know
moderators dropping Gina's link, pretty please.
Thank you, Miss Amy. I appreciate that. Olive trees, yeah.
Well, you've already won, but it's good to know that you still had more answers just in case you need them. And the chat, which is on a delayed basis, is still throwing up more and more and more answers that we missed. Okay, so every contestant gets 3 categories. So let's see what Gina's third category is for tonight. And if you would like to be the second player for tonight, make sure and let a moderator know, and we can get the link to you in the chat.
Let me see. Let's go with fruits.
Welcome, Danielle. Fruits, fun. Okay. You get to start.
Okay, I'm going to go with banana.
Okay. I'm going to say apple.
Orange.
Peach.
Grapes.
Mango.
I'm going to go with papaya.
Kumquat.
I'm going to go with strawberries.
Pomegranate.
Watermelon.
Star fruit.
Lemons. Okay.
You still have 3 Ask the Audiences for this round.
Okay. Let's ask the audience about that question. So list a fruit in the chat, please.
Okay, so everybody in the chat, get out your keyboards, your phones, and throw out all of the gorgeous, beautiful, healthy fruits that we haven't mentioned yet. Give Gina some great choices. This is the fun part where y'all get to participate.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go with Renee, and I'm going to say passion fruit.
Ooh, good choice. Okay. I'm going to say blueberry.
I'm going to say persimmons.
Blackberries.
I'm going to say tomato because I know it's a fruit, not a vegetable. And very good, Canadian Renee.
Tomato
Boy,
is
I'm
a
telling
fruit.
you, she's a killing it out there. Thank you.
And she is very often a player on this show, and she is impossible to beat.
I
So,
know she's a regular
let's
walking.
she is super smart and savvy. I'm going to say a grapefruit.
I'm going to go with Renee, and I'm going to say gooseberries. And they are edible, by the way. You have to sweeten them a
Ooh.
little bit, but they are edible, yes.
Okay. Let's see. Have we said key lime yet? Now, if I've made an accidental duplication, y'all let me know. I don't think we've said key lime yet, but if we have, y'all let me know.
I'm going to go with kiwi with Canadian Renee. Thank you, Canadian Renee. I appreciate that. She would be hard to beat, let me tell you. She
Well, I'm
just
gonna.
puts them all out there.
She is. Especially since last week she those Canadian ministers. Whew, it was
Mm-hmm.
tough, and
I
of course she
bet.
won. I'm going to use my first Ask the Audience, and I'm going with Steadfast Selections Renee pineapple, which I love on pizza. That's my favorite.
Okay, I'm going to go with uh, Lordy's Just Fishing and say, let me look. What'd you say? The the goldenberry, whatever that's probably that's very unique, and I'm sure it is a fruit.
I think it's a typo, and Lloyd's meant goji berry, but I
Okay,
think that's
goji
what
berry.
it was saying. Yes. I've had some
Okay,
chocolate covered goji berries from the CVS, and they were delicious.
okay. Is it my
Okay, so
turn?
let's see. You actually picked Lloyd's answer for your turn. So, my turn, I'm going to have to use a second Ask the Audience. I'm going to go with Steadfast Selections Renee again, who says guava. I've had guava
Okay.
juice, but never the actual guava fruit.
Mm, let me put my thinking cap on. I'm going to go. Do I still have another Ask the Audience left?
I think you
Let's
have one
see.
more left, and I think I
I'm
have one more
going.
left too.
Okay, I'm going to go with Canadian Renee and say dragon fruit.
Okay. I'm going to use my third Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with um, Lloyd's, who says raspberry. Oh, wait, did we say
Okay.
raspberry?
I
I
don't
know we
think we
said
did
strawberry, blueberry, and blackberry.
strawberry, blackberry.
Okay.
I'm going to go with bosenberry.
It just gets hard to remember. That's why I love that Henry used to write this.
Mhm.
Ooh, okay. Um, well, I'm down to just guessing now. Crab apple? Is that the same as apple or
Well, actually, I've had crab apples morph into an apple where they're cross-pollinated. Okay, let's see, let's see, I think I'm out of my, can I still use the audience answers? Yes, no, maybe?
I
Let
think you have one more ask the audience and then we're just down to
I'm going to say mulberry, and I'm going with Steadfast Selections Renee because I have a
ooh.
mulberry tree at the end of my yard, and that is a fruit.
Oh, oh, wonderful. Okay. I keep seeing great answers in the chat, but most of these answers we've said. The few we haven't said, I'm at to ask the audience. So to just name it from seeing it from y'all wouldn't be fair. So I'm going to have to admit that I am stumped, which means that Gina wins. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
There's some tough
So,
competition. I wouldn't want
Gina,
to
comes to my
Canadian Renee. She would probably squash me because she's really good. That's wonderful. Okay, and they're still coming. So I think it may
well,
be your
if you stick
turn.
around and watch the chat, she usually well, I was stumped. So I declared you the winner because I was out of Ask the Audience and I was stumped. So the three ways that you win are either when a person has to admit that they were stumped, which I was, or when somebody gives a duplicate answer, or when somebody gives an incorrect answer. So in this case, because I ran out of answers, I ran out of Ask the Audience, I just had to admit that I was stumped. So that's how you won this round. And this round made 2 out of 3 wins, which is how you won the entire. So
My,
that was resulted in the hip hip hooray.
thank you, everyone. It was difficult, but my mind was clicking and I was right on target. But yes.
You came up with so many answers. It was super impressive. Thank you ever so much for being a contestant. And thank you for the fun trivia questions before we began.
You're very
That was a
welcome and
nice.
thank you.
Well, I hope someday you will give me a rematch, pretty please.
Uh-oh. That I enjoy a good challenge. That's always my mind is fast now. It really is. But anyway, it was
And
just
just think, if you come back, you can show us the progress you're making on the hats.
oh yes, I would love to. I've got one totally put together, but I would love to do that. That would be
Okay, well,
wonderful.
Samantha will rebook you at your earliest convenience then. So
Okay.
will Gina go back to the chat and we'll see who wants to be the next contestant.
All
And
righty.
everybody
Thank you
go
so
ahead and
much.
click on Gina's link. Amy Who's Your Diver is dropping it, and she's got a great channel, and you can watch her videos and keep up with her progress on her hats. So thank you again. Best wishes to you, and we'll see you in the chat.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate
So, who wants to be the next contestant on Battle with Belle? It is just that simple, where contestants name a category that they want to play, a category where they have knowledge, they have expertise. Some even come on with a written list already ready and prepared, and we volley back and forth giving answers, and the audience gets to participate when we ask the audience because we always have 3 we ask the audience. So I'll let the mods drop the StreamYard's link. And if you would like to play, then go ahead and click the link. Come on up, and we will have a game of Battle with Belle, which is a game of last word. It's a battle of wits for bragging rights. So right now, my back room is totally open. Let's see who decides to click that link first. So the link is being dropped by Danielle Barnes. Everybody, make sure to keep your red line all the way forward. Make sure if you're on we have to be super easy to accidentally give stay up to date with what we've said. So make sure your red lines are pulled all the way forward on either live chat or all a guest in the back room. So let's bring her on. We have Canadian girl Nay, who received such high praise from my friend Gina during her first appearance. So after that, how could you not click the link and show that you are just as smart and savvy in the verbal sense as you are with a keyboard? Somebody new around the world who is watching, because we've got people from the UK, the United States, and of course, Canadian girl Renee is in Canada. Tell us all about yourself and your channel. Welcome, Carrie.
And go Oilers! I have to say that we're playing right now. Anyway, my channel is just a bunch of like
We apologize for any earums that were harmed.
Sorry.
And, I'm kidding, sweetie. I'm kidding.
Anyways, my channel is just a bunch of hold on.
Oh no, was that interference from a bird?
Oh, sorry I thought I muted it. Oops. Sorry, I'm back. Am I still muted?
Okay, thank you for coming back.
I thought I muted it.
We can hear you and see you.
Okay, I muted it before. Okay, anyways, sorry.
And Amy, who's your diver, is dropping your link.
Yeah, it's just basically a bunch of various stuff on my channel. It's like from cooking to my dog was on there. Poor little thing. My jewelry making's on there. It's just like some gardening stuff. Probably there's going to be some more gardening stuff coming soon with the weather getting better, so look for that. And more scrapbooks. Yeah, my mom's scrapbooks are on there. And I even got one on there myself. And some other crafts and stuff I have on there. So let me think of a category here. How about chocolate bars brands? Yeah.
Okay, you go first.
Coffee Crisp.
Is that Canadian? I've never heard of that.
It's a coffee. Yeah, it's Canadian.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Hershey.
Kit Kat.
For our viewers in the UK, I believe they have something called Cadbury.
Yeah, we have Cadbury here too. There's different types of Cadbury.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
Cadbury. Are there really? In the US, we only have the Cadbury Easter, but I had heard that they made some actual bars.
Yeah, they do.
In some other countries.
They make Cadbury fruit bars. They make what else do they make? Like a plain cranberry bar, like solid dairy milk. Well, yeah, they make caramel bar too. That's Canadian. Oh,
Interesting.
yeah, they make a bunch of different ones. Snickers,
Milky Way.
Mars bar.
God damn it. Look what happened.
Yeah, I seen that.
Three Musketeers.
Butterfinger.
Keith Bar.
My
O. Henry.
Core.
Mr. Big.
Gina says, Canadian Renee, you are the answer queen, which is super high praise. I'm going to say, I shouldn't be running out already. But I'm going to have to ask the audience. So, audience, go ahead and fill the chat with some chocolate bars that we have not already said yet. Let's see if they know more bars than I do. Some bars are regional, so sometimes some of y'all have heard of something that I haven't heard of.
Ooh. I know. I got like 3
Okay. Gina says Clark Bar. Is there such a bar called a Clark Bar?
I think I might have heard of it.
I'm not sure, but that's the answer I'm giving. Mods in the chat, y'all let me know if Clark Bar is a correct answer.
It's a bar.
Usually, Lisa checks my answers. Oh, it is a bar. Okay. Welcome to Denise.
How about
welcome much for in.
Here's Almond Joy.
Then I should say Mounds.
Sweet Marie. Yeah, that used to be hot.
Is that a Canadian one too?
Yep, it used to be a Canadian chocolate bar. Yep. Ooh, I got another one.
Okay, I'm going to use my first Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with Denise's answer of $100,000 bar. I think it's great. All about
I got
those. I thought
crispy crunch.
So many of these I've not heard of. So I am learning so much. It's amazing how different chocolate bars are just across our northern border. Okay, I'm going to use my second Ask the Audience. You'll fill the chat with lots of great answers that we haven't yet said.
Oh yeah, that one. I said that.
Oh, hi, Miss Phyllis. Welcome. Okay, a bunch of people are saying Twix, so I'm going to go with Twix. This is making me agree too, Kim. But I love a good Twix bar. And I think there's a special dark Is that correct? So I'm going with spec. That's my.
I'm sorry. All I heard was special dark.
Of
Oh,
it.
I had flake bar before.
Mods, y'all check the what?
I had a flake.
I believe chocolate of a Hershey bar.
Well, there's dark chocolate bars.
Okay, so if you
There's different brands of dark chocolate bars. So it is a type of chocolate bar.
well, believe Special Dark is made by Hershey's. Let me have the chat check on their Alexas, their Googles, their Surreys, their Cortanas, to see if indeed Hershey makes a bar called Special Dark.
Is there two? Well, half.
So I'll let my chat check.
I want to just give.
But if I'm wrong, then they will win. So let's have the chat and the mods check, pretty please. Lisa, until Lisa gets here. Okay, we go back to Renee for her next answer.
Lindor chocolate.
Ooh, yum. I'm going to say Mr. Goodbar.
I'm going to say Flake from UK there.
Okay, I've never heard of that, but if you know it to be a candy bar, I'm good with that.
Huh?
In the US, we have this crazy bar called a whatchamacallit. And that's literally the name of the bar. It's called a whatchamacallit.
Eat more.
That's a bar?
Yep. Eat more is the bar. Yep. It's
okay.
A Canadian one.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm going to use my second Ask the Audience. I'm going to go with Lloyd, and he says a bueno. I don't know how I forgot about those because I've sold packages of bueno. In fact, I have a few to sell at the next auction. So thank you, Lloyd.
Crunchy. Those are so gross.
Okay.
Ugh. They're like a hard. They're like a hard, almost like sponge-like and they got like a chocolate on it inside, and they're nasty. I used to get them when I was trick-or-treating when I was a kid. Oh man, they're I didn't like. Oh yeah,
we must not have those here.
Yeah, they're Canadian. It could be a branch of Cranberry because we have a lot of brands of Cranberry that are also from the UK too, so they're kind of crossed.
Oh, welcome, Auntie Amy. I use my third Ask the Audience, and I'm going to go with Auntie Amy's idea, which is caramel. So many of these I had forgotten about, and y'all are so smart to think of them and remember them in the chat. So I've used my third Ask the Audience. After this, I've either got to admit I'm stumped or guess.
Wonderer.
See, most of these I've never even heard of. Okay, let's see. What else can I guess? Let me think.
Wonderer.
It's not technically a bar. It's technically a square, but it's better to guess wrong than guess nothing at all. I'm going to say a Ghirardelli square. Is that wrong? Because it's a bar. If you want to disallow that, I will accept that.
Well, it's a type of chocolate bar. It just comes in a bag. That's all.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Arrow.
An arrow is a bar? Okay.
Yep.
Did not know
Yep.
that.
I know.
Most of the time, I at least recognize the answers. In this category, I'm not even recognizing these fun, fabulous gourmet treats. Okay, let's see what else. Ask the audience. I've either got to admit I'm stumped or guess. Um, well, if a square can be counted, can I count a Reese's? It's a circle. It's not exactly a bar. It's more of a disc.
It comes in a
It
bar.
sounds like a wrong answer, but I just don't know how else to guess.
It comes in a bar package. So.
I don't know that it's really a right answer.
What's it? It comes in a. It comes in
that's
Babe Ruth.
Okay. Anything else? Let me think. I think you have just stumped me, Renee. So I have to admit, Renee has stumped me. So I lose by default, and Renee wins. Hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! So the first category goes to Renee. Everybody in the chat, celebrate Renee. Click on her YouTube link that Amy Who's Your Diver is dropping. Subscribe
You guys
to her
have
channel.
these?
If you're new, subscribe to my channel. See, I've seen the Easter candy because that's the only time and way that Cadbury is sold in the US. So those I have seen.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of
You've got
cranberries.
some congratulations. Well, what is your second category for tonight going to be?
Oh yeah, there's another one called Cherry Blossom too. It's like this little thing, and it's like a cherry inside. That's got like little. Yeah, they're not that great. Anyway, let me
Okay.
Oops. Pressing me. How about this? 1980s wrestlers.
Okay.
No,
Go first.
No, I'll do that one.
Keep in mind that Lisa is not here to check answers. So tonight we're going to have to ask the chat every time we need to check an answer. We can't just pop Lisa on the screen to check answers. Yeah. So you might want to pick that. You'll be able to know whether it's a correct answer or not.
How about cookies? Yeah, let's do cookies.
Okay. Are we talking about name brand cookies, or are we talking about flavors of cookies that people just randomly bake at home?
Just any type of cookie.
Okay. Renee will start first.
Chocolate chip. Chocolate chip. Hello.
Okay, so sorry. I think I was buffering. Could you repeat your first answer, pretty please?
Chocolatey chippy. Chocolate chip.
Okay. I'm going to say
Oreo. Oatmeal raisin.
Gingerbread.
Shortbread.
Pumpkin.
Ginger snaps.
Macadamia nut cookies.
Macaroons.
Macaroons.
Pecan Delights.
Golden Oreos.
Ooh, okay. Chip Ahoy.
Keebler.
Fudge Stripes.
Dad's.
Nutter Butters.
Icebox cookies.
I've never heard of those. Okay.
It's a type of cookie that it's got like candied like cherries and stuff in it, and it's kind of similar to a shortbread, but it's made entirely in the shape of an ice box. So they're square. So like they spend
Okay.
a lot of, they're kind of like a shortbread, but they
Have to
got a
keep
little
them
bit
in the
thick.
fridge. Do you have to keep them in the fridge?
You chill them to cook them, like I think like overnight and stuff, and then you bake them because they're shaped like an ice box.
Okay. I'm going to say a sugar cookie. Okay.
They peanut butter cookies.
I'm going to say a plain old sugar cookie.
Peanut butter cookies.
Okay. Let's see. What else? I think there's a caramel cookie. Is there a
Caramel. I'm assuming there would be if you put caramel chips in it. Caramel chips in it.
Well, maybe I'm remembering wrong. I'll have the mods look it up. I want to say it's by either Betty Crocker or Pillsbury. Mods, is there a mix for a caramel cookie? If not, Renee may have won already. She can tell that I don't do much baking, and when it comes to sweets, I usually choose something else over cookies. Because lately, when I find cookies, I've been just selling them off. So, mods, let me know if there is a mix for a caramel cookie. I forget if it's made by Betty Crocker or Pillsbury. I think it's one of those two companies.
Caramel stuff. Simple. Yeah, there is.
Oops, did we lose Renee?
I'm back. I was just.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a type of caramel chip cookie.
Okay. Thank you so much for looking that up. We go back to Renee for her next answer.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the audience here, and I'm gonna go with Amy's answer: snowballs.
Okay. That must mean something different in Canada. In the US, snowballs are Hershey, a hostess snack, kind of akin to a ding dong, but it's covered with, which is why it's called a snowball. I'm going to say lemon. Surely there are lemon cookies, right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Oh, I just thought of
Okay.
one. Thumbprint cookies.
Okay. I'm going to use my first Ask the Audience, and I'm going to say snickerdoodle. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner.
Let me see. No bake. There's a no bake cookie.
There is. I've heard people talk about that. And I believe there's such a thing as a Mexican wedding cookie, which is kind of covered with powdered sugar. Not as good as a beignet, though. But a beignet is not a cookie. Beignets are pastries.
Yeah, I know what they are. I still want to make those one day. I need to make them because I can't get
You've
them
got
here.
to have a fryer, though. Do you have a fryer? And it takes a lot of oil to fry them.
Well, you just get a big pot and put a bunch of oil in it.
Well, it would be too big for a pot. Can you imagine how big of a pot and how much oil you'd have to have, though?
Well, it just depends on what recipe you would use, though. If you use a smaller recipe,
Okay.
you wouldn't have to make a big one. Like, there's people that make gigantic big ones. Like, I made donuts before on the stove in a pot before, and that was a huge recipe. So it's just like I have a big size recipe
Here
for
in
donuts.
your hand.
I have a big size recipe for donuts, and I made them for work one time for a barbecue we were having, and I had donuts coming out of my yin yang. Oh man, man, we had a lot of donuts.
The thing is, Renee, if you tried to make beignets smaller, they wouldn't puff up. They only puff up because of the size. So I don't know if you tried to make them smaller that it would necessarily work.
I have big pots though.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you've got a big stock pot, then that would work.
I have a big stock pot.
Okay.
Anyway, where were we? Cookies.
Renee, we do need to keep all voices in the channel G-rated and family friendly.
Oh, Mom, that wasn't me.
I know it wasn't you. I was just letting you know about background noises. We do have Samantha's daughter, Bella, who is 11, watching. So, thank you. Mother. Okay, let's see. We go back to Renee for her next answer.
Let's see. Date cookies. World oat date cookies.
Okay, I'm going to use my second Ask the Audience. I'm going to go with Auntie Amy. I'm so glad you're here tonight, Auntie Amy, who says anise cookies. So all those lovers of licorice out there, I bet they would like the anise cookies since anise is licorice.
Yuck. I don't like black licorice.
It's one of Amy Who's Your Diver's favorites, though.
Can't stand licorice. Oh, black licorice. Oh, yuck.
Okay, let's keep it positive. Let's keep it positive, pretty please.
Yeah, let me think.
I've got just one Ask the Audience left, and Renee has 2 Ask the Audience left. We're getting to that point where we're starting to run out of answers, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, click the thumbs up. Please, click the thumbs up. It helps me so much with YouTube.
A coconut oatmeal.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go with What else? Well, I'm going to use my third Ask the Audience. I see that Auntie Amy is saying cherry chip. Is by chance a cherry chip cookie exist? I didn't even know that cherries came in chips.
Is that a cookie?
No, I don't know.
Let me see.
Cherry chip. I never heard of it.
We lost Renee, but Renee may be trying regular answer check. Lisa doesn't happen to be here tonight.
Here we go. I'm back. Cherry chip is a
It's
cookie.
used to have make our list, and we used to have Lisa check our answers, and so we're just kind of scrambling. So if there's anybody in the chat who would like to fill either of those voids, let us know.
Cherry chip is a cookie. I looked it up. That's what it was, a technical difficulty.
Hey, thank you ever so much.
Sorry.
I very much appreciate that.
I wonder if there's such thing as a.
So Renee still has 2 Ask the Audience left. I have 0.
Okay, I'm gonna use one Ask the Audience. I'm gonna go with Lloyd answer here. Cinnamon choke.
Is that a correct answer?
What in the world is this?
I've never heard of that.
It must be some kind of British thing.
Maybe
I believe
it's a UK cookie.
Probably.
Okay. I'm going to go with a Danish butter cookie.
I said that. Yeah, that was. How about is there such thing as a butter pecan cookie?
Yes. I have seen those. How about a pistachio cookie?
Pistachio cookies. I know it's pistachio pudding.
Lisa has just arrived, so we will ask Lisa, are there such a thing as pistachio cookies?
Yes, there is. Pistachio ice cream.
Alexa, is there such thing as a pistachio cookie?
Lisa,
are you trying to shop for pistachio
can you hear?
cookies?
Yes.
Amazon's choice is non-instant addictive almond thin cookies, pistachio almond cookies. 4.4 ounces. It's $8.22. With delivery by May 14th.
Yep. Alexa, stop. Yeah, it is.
We go back to Renee.
I'm gonna use my last Ask the Audience here. And use Amy's one. SPRITZ Spritz cookies.
That sounds like some kind of a refreshing
I said that.
Spa.
Yeah.
But I heard something new.
No.
Okay, let's see. I say it's hard to reply.
peanut butter cup of cigarettes.
Let me know if that's an accidental duplication.
No! Gee whiz.
Okay, where are we? Did you say another cookie, Bella?
I said walnut.
Okay.
Jiminy crickets.
What about?
Auntie Amy is explaining that the Spitz cookie is one that you make at Christmas.
Oh yes. What about is there such thing as meringue cookie?
Yes. Yes. I've had them.
I need to look at my cookie book.
Okay, another answer. Is there how about a butterscotch cookie? Sure, a butterscotch cookie, right?
Look at cup of cigarette.
Yeah, there's butterscotch chips. Yeah, I made them before. Actually, we use butterscotch chips to make
Okay.
it's a dessert at Christmas time, and it's called confetti square, and we use colored marshmallows and butterscotch chips and peanut butter to make a square, and they're called confetti squares. They're a Canadian thing, so yeah, there is.
That would make a great upcoming video on the Canadian Girl Renee channel.
She makes them. We usually make them around Christmas time. Quite popular.
And Amy, Who's Your Diver, is dropping your link so you can see what a foodie Renee is. Imagine how fantastic her recipes and videos are. Spoiler alert, there's a great one about lasagna. Okay, so now that we've heard about the confetti squares, I need another cookie. Okay, let's see what hasn't been said yet. How about a toffee cookie? Surely there's a toffee cookie, right?
I have no idea. Lisa.
Well, let's ask Lisa.
I can actually confirm that. I used to work in a bakery.
No, if there's a
I can confirm that there is, just because I've worked in a bakery. But for giggles, I will do the Alexa. Is there a
Thank
Alexa? Is there a toffee cake cookie? Ugh.
From Sin.com. This chocolate surprise cookies recipe contains chocolate cake mix, toffee, vegetable oil,
Okay, hold on.
eggs, toffee. If you're ever looking for cooking
Alexa,
inspiration,
is there a toffee cookie? Ugh.
are you trying to shop for toffee cookie?
No,
All right.
but there is. See, I told you.
shop for it, then it exists. Thank you, Lisa. Okay,
Chocolate
we go
fudge
back
cookie.
answer, but I've got to tell you, Gina in the chat has proclaimed that you are adorable.
Chocolate fudge cookie.
So you're getting fans. It's going well for you tonight. Ooh, I want that. Chocolate fudge. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, it
Well,
sounds
I'm
like a chocolate brownie cookie.
thinking
Yeah.
there might be a chocolate cookie, right? Do you accept my answer of a white chocolate cookie?
Oh yes, there's a white chocolate macadamia nut.
White chocolate cookie?
Yeah, there is. White chocolate
Okay,
macadamia.
good to know.
I like those. Those
Okay.
are good. How about ooh, I made these before, molasses cookies. Old-fashioned molasses cookies.
Oh, yum! Those are good. And
Yeah,
very similar but slightly different is a maple cookie. So I'm going to say a maple cookie. But they're made with maple syrup instead of the molasses.
You guys, quit squawking. Mm, mm, da, 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 da.
Connie Wilton, welcome. Connie Wilton, make sure you check out my poll. I mentioned you. Okay, we go back to Renee for her next answer. The category is cookies. And she is such a foodie that she is doing so well.
Ooh, marshmallow.
Did you ever use your last Ask the Audience?
I think I used them all.
Oh, she doesn't need to ask the audience.
What? Oh yeah, s'mores cookie.
I love that a marshmallow cookie.
Yeah, marshmallow s'mores.
Okay.
Cookie.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess that an apple cookie. Is there an apple cookie?
Lisa.
Surely somebody put apple in a cookie sooner or later, right?
Lisa.
Okay. Becky.
Alexa, is there such thing as an apple cookie?
Are you trying to shop for apple cookie?
No. Yes, there is
Hello.
a apple cookie.
Yes.
Was there or wasn't there? I couldn't hear you.
There was.
Oh,
it asked me if I wanted to shop for them.
Okay.
And we were yet
what
we're
about,
looking at your. Oh, there we go.
What about no.
And Samantha telling everybody to hit the thumbs up. That is great.
How about mint cookie, mint chocolate cookie?
Okay, sounds good to me. I'm gonna guess that at some point somebody made a raspberry.
You guys.
Okay, I'm gonna guess somebody made a raspberry cookie. Have you ever heard of a raspberry cookie, or should we ask Lisa?
Ask Lisa.
Echo. Oh, Alexa. Is there such thing as a raspberry cookie?
Are you trying to shop for raspberry cookie?
No. Yes, there is a thing. It asked me again if I was shopping for them.
What about?
So can you imagine Lisa's list after tonight's episode?
What about? Is there such thing as? What about? What's that? Is it? What is that cookie that has? Oh! I know, biscotti. Biscotti is Italian cookie.
Oh, yum! Yes. It's my favorite snack on airplanes because I don't eat the peanuts. I always go for the biscotti choice. I'm starting to run out of answers here, and I've already used my Ask the Audience. I hate to just give up. I'm going to say a key lime cookie. Let's ask Lisa a key lime.
Stop. What's the cookie? What's the cookie you're looking for?
Key lime cookie.
Okay, hold on. Alexa, is there a key lime cookie?
Are you trying to shop for key lime cookie?
No. Yeah, there is. Keeps asking me if I'm shopping for him.
Yes, there is. Yeah, there is.
Okay, thank you. We go back to Canadian Girl Reduced answer. Amy, who's
Is
your
there such thing as
this link? So please click on her link and subscribe.
What
Renee,
about?
what's your next answer?
I was trying to think. Oh man. Pine. What about? Oh man. Ooh, Lady Gaga Oreos.
Oh yes, you were telling me about those. I believe there's also a birthday Oreo.
Yeah, there's a birthday cake Oreo. Yeah. I think there's also a carrot cake Oreo.
I didn't know that. Sent it to me. Let's see what else. There's no. I think you said that. Started to say vanilla Oreos, but you had already said golden Oreos, so I saved myself from making that mistake. All right, let's see what else. There is a red velvet Oreo.
What about? Chocolate dipped. Oh, what are those little cookies that look like little rings and they're dipped in chocolate? Like a chocolate ring cookie. Remember those dad ones? Yeah. They were like a round little cookie and they look like a ring and they were dipped in chocolate. And it's a type of cookie and it looks like a ring and it's like a chocolate dip one. It's got like coconut and stuff in it. Chocolate ring dope. Yeah, chocolate ring dipped cookie. Yeah, that's what it was. And they were like round.
Okay.
And they were like round and
well,
had like
y'all, I am just plumb out of answers. I'm going to have to admit that Renee has stumped me. She has bested me in this. I am completely out of answers. So I'm going to say congratulations to Renee. Congratulate Renee. And I'm going to say hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. Hip, hip, hooray. So Renee has won 2, but we're still going to play the last category just for fun because this whole game is just for fun. So Renee, what is going to be your third category?
Trying to think. How about
Is that into Hawaii 5-0 again? I think
no.
you said that.
Tweeting. It's like a song for, I don't know, Looney Tunes, Tweety. How about let me see. 19.
Mackerel one. would taste too good, though. That's so funny.
What mackerel? Ew. What was that?
Lloyd said, because remember, his channel is Just Fishing UK, and he said, I'm a fisherman. I don't think a mackerel one would taste too good, though.
Yeah, no.
I bet a fish cake would take better than a fish cookie. But that's funny. I love that he has such a sense of humor.
Fried mackerel, that would be good though. But not a cookie.
Or grilled.
Yeah, grilled, yes, baked too. Oh, let me think.
Okay, Renee's got one last category. And if you would like to be the third contestant of the night, let the moderators know. They will double check your channel to make sure it is G-rated and family friendly, as well as finding your link. Your link to help publicize and market your.
What about let me think. 19. How about her? I'm not gonna go.
Do you need some help from the chat? Sometimes the chat likes to make suggestions.
Let me think. What about?
We'll let the chat know if you need any suggestions.
How about 1980s movies?
Okay, 1980s movies. This is going to be difficult. We're going to need a lot of these out, Lisa. Okay, let's start.
Dirty Dancing.
I'm going to go ahead and on the screen because I never know what year anything was. So, Lisa, as we name these movies, just go ahead and directly please.
What? What'd you say?
Lisa?
What?
Lisa, we're going to need you to check the year on each movie as we say it, since the movies in the 1980s. Not 79, okay. Not 91, but it has to be in the 1980s.
Gotcha.
So if you'll ask what year was Dirty Dancing, and then each one.
Okay. What year was... Oh, what a day. Alexa, what year was Dirty Dancing?
The film Dirty Dancing was released on August 21st, 1987.
I'm to say
1987.
Oh, by
I can't hear you, Belle. You're mumbling. You're getting cut out.
Amy?
I can't hear you.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to say goodnight to Connie and Auntie.
Oh, okay.
We had a few people in the chat who were saying their goodbyes, so I just wanted to say bye to them and thank them for tuning in. My answer was 16 candles.
Footloose, put on happy shoes. Louise, Footloose.
Okay. I'm going to say The Breakfast Club.
Back to the Future.
Is that from the 1980s?
Are you needing me?
I thought because I'm just guessing every time. I don't think Lisa understood the assignment.
You're cutting in and out on my end, and
Lisa?
I'm having kind of technical
Oh,
difficulties, so I'll answer when I can.
okay. Jaws. Was Jaws in the 1980s?
Alexa, was Jaws in the 1980s? She's not sure.
What? Here's what I'll put. Hey Siri. No. The first one was 1975.
I was gonna say I think it was the 70s.
Oh,
Yeah, the first one was from
yeah.
1975 to
Well, that
1987.
just shows I'm not good with old movies. Okay, well, then that means my character is Renee's win. So everybody congratulate Renee on 3 straight victories tonight. Hip hip hooray! Hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Thank you ever so much for playing, and thank you so much for some great categories and another great victory.
Okay, just a second. I'm gonna show you my cake I made.
Very much appreciate you coming on the show. Okay.
I'm gonna get up in here. I'll
While
show you my
Renee
cake.
is showing her cake, anybody who wants to play next can go ahead and be clicking the link and coming in settled. Oh, that looks delicious. Is that angel food?
No, that cake is Kentucky butter cake. I saw this recipe
Ooh,
online.
delicious.
Yeah, it's turned out really good. First time I made this type of cake before, but yeah, it's really good. Kentucky butter cake, it's called.
Why is butter from Kentucky?
I don't know. It's just what the recipe was called.
Is Kentucky known for butter? I didn't know that. I knew
It had
Wisconsin was
buttermilk
known
in it.
for cheese, but I didn't know Kentucky was known for butter. Oh,
It had,
milk. That makes sense. Buttermilk tends to make everything creamy and
yeah, it
delicious.
has a cup of buttermilk in it, and it has a cup of melted butter in it, and it also has butter on the sauce too. So I saw a
Ooh,
picture of it on.
I could just imagine the calories in that thing.
Yeah, I know. But I was just like, well, it's my birthday this week, so it'll be my birthday cake. I guess.
And for anybody who is just watching, Renee's birthday is on Saturday.
Yippers.
Gina says that she would gain so much weight with that, but that it looks awesome.
I haven't made a cake in a long time, so.
It was good.
Excuse me. Anyways,
Well,
I am
I'm
going
so
to
glad
leave
that you
and
made
have
that one
somebody.
and you gave us a look at it.
Anyways, I'm going to say au revoir, arrivederci, and I'll see you on the chat, and hopefully someone else comes up now. Okay, later, gator.
Okay. Okay, if there's anybody in the chat who would like to play next, our moderators are going to drop the chat link and we'll see who wants to play next. Just let them know. They'll check out your channel, make sure you are G-rated and family friendly, and they'll be glad to drop your link while you're playing. This is also a great time to go ahead and click the thumbs up. It helps the channel ever so much. Also, if you missed my opening announcements, tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm having a pop-up auction. My pop-up auction is always voted week after week after week by my viewers. And they voted for the category spring cleaning, which is a super fun category. I know it might sound like cleaning, ugh, but not only will it be ways to make cleaning easier and quicker and less painful and less smelly, but we will also have cleaning not only for your home, but for your skin, your hair, your nails, your teeth, but also for your car, for your grill, for even your air. So lots of great cleaning supplies, and not to be missed. And keep in mind that I also have auctions on Saturday and Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you want to play next week on Battle with Belle, then you can come. So let's see who else wants to play tonight. In the meanwhile, I'm going to bring up Lisa on the screen. Lisa, do you want to play while you're here?
Sure. I'll always take a
Okay.
stab at it.
So, Lisa, tell everybody in the chat about yourself and about your new YouTube channel. And we'll have the mods start dropping your link.
Hello.
Hello.
I am.
I feel like I'm looking at you through a drive-through window. Like I'm in a car driving through saying, "May I place my order?"
I got you underneath the cupboard. I was just playing solitaire, so.
Oh, okay. I was just making fun, sweetie pie.
Okay, so
I know it's probably drive-through. Well, you're blessed with such beautiful cabinets.
Oh, thanks. I'm actually more out. I'm more like outspoken on your channel than I am on mine. I kind of timid on mine. I'm getting used to recording myself, and I guess that's half the adventure. My channel basically.
Well, I have to tell you, I am more outspoken on other people's channel. I tend to be more timid on my own channel because I try to be so careful and polite and respectful. You got so much to lose on your own channel. If you say something wrong on somebody else's channel, then it's their problem or the problem of their moderators. So therefore, I think everybody is a little bit more timid on their own channel because they've got so much to writing on it. So that's normal, sweetie.
I
But
think
tell us
right
about
now,
your life. Tell us about who Lisa is and what Lisa's channel is about.
Well, I think they're becoming one and the same, my channel and my life. I record stuff I think might be interesting to other people about my life. My husband actually, he made his debut on my last video. Up until then, he wasn't on any of my videos because of him working second shift. So, yesterday when we went to Red Lobster for early Mother's Day, I recorded that and he was in it. So, y'all want to know what my husband looks like? There he is.
Red Lobster. Oh, the foodie in me has got to ask, what did you order?
I ordered a build your own combo. It was scallops, how they do shrimp scampi, but instead of it being shrimp, it was the broiled version of scallops. And then it was also fried butterfly shrimp and some orzo rice.
Nice. Scallops are always what I order whenever I go to a hibachi.
Yeah. And then Mike ordered the Emerald's Feast, which in the video I openly admit I could never finish it. And we had a little joke in there about it being their challenge or whatever. It's an interesting video, but
Mind is a great blessing. If you don't finish it, then you get to take it home, and that's one less meal you have to cook.
oh yeah, that's what he ended up doing, and he took it for his lunch today. So yeah, we usually do things
You've
like
got
Mother's
some
Day,
great
Father's. We usually do that kind of thing ahead of time, so we don't have to deal with the crowd. I have a problem with crowds. I'm kind of claustrophobic, so I just avoid the crowds if possible.
Well, that seems like a great strategy. Gina, Gallery of Jewelry and More Advice, says, Lisa, you'll get used to it. Practice makes perfect. And think about it. She has her own channel. She's done auctions, and now she
Yeah.
is upcycling hats. So great advice from Miss Gina. Okay, so are you ready to play Battle with Belle?
You there?
I
Hello?
am. Can you hear me?
Oh,
I think you might
I
be
must.
frozen. There you are.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Okay,
not gonna touch my phone. But yeah, I
thank
gotta
you.
figure out. I gotta figure out how to like when I make two videos, how to merge them into one video on YouTube. I haven't figured that out, and I haven't figured out how to edit. So what y'all see is raw. It is just everything that we are in the moment, and I kind of like it that way though, because it's kind of authentic in a way of like you really want to know how I am. There you are, or how my husband is. You know.
Well, if it makes you feel better, even though I started my channel in September, I don't know how to edit. So every single video that I make is raw too. It is unedited. And if I don't like it, my choices are either to live with it, to delete it, or to re-record it. So I live in that land of not knowing how to edit too, Lisa. So
Well,
welcome
okay.
to the club.
Um,
But people
I can't.
always say, if you ever want to learn, there's got to be some YouTube videos showing you how. I just
Yeah.
don't have the time to look and search and watch, but you might. So
We should
let's
get a
play.
hold of.
Mhm.
We should get a hold of Amy from freaking Frugal and ask her.
Actually, if you want to learn how to edit, I've got a friend on Discord who can tell you or teach you. So I
Mm.
have not had the time to learn, but I can give you a referral to an absolute genius who used to have his own channel and is an absolute editing artist. And unfortunately, he had a stroke and his wife had a stroke. And last
Right.
year, one of their adult children died. So he is not
Oh, God.
doing YouTube anymore, but he still has the skills and he helps a lot of people behind the scenes with their channel or with their Discords. So if you actually
Huh.
want to learn, let me know and I will
Right.
introduce you to my friend on Discord and I'll try to get you
Yeah.
some help.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind knowing.
Okay.
Not that I'm gonna really edit my videos a whole lot. I mean, I I'm the kind of person of what you see is what you get anyway. So
Right. Okay. Well, Canadian girl Renee is also giving you some advice. So you might want to message her on Discord and y'all can talk it through. I don't know if y'all have friended each other, but that's the place to do it. So I probably see Lisa light lit up at least once, if not more so, each day on Discord. So she's super easy to reach. Well, let's
yeah.
play Battle with Belle. What is your first category for tonight?
Yeah, the only one I could think of.
Well, if you need
Um,
sometimes the chat's categories, so they're
right.
all here to help.
Um, Games you would play on family game night that do not include a deck of playing cards. So, in other words, no poker or anything like that. Okay. but you can
Okay.
say other card games that come in a box.
Okay.
You can also say like board games or just like any game you would play that doesn't involve a deck of cards.
Yes, ma'am. I got
Playing
it.
card.
Let's play. Great topic.
I'm gonna go with my first one, and I don't have this one, but I really like it. So it's a birthday gift idea. It's kind of expensive, but Cards Against Humanity.
I haven't heard of that, but okay. I'm going to say Pictionary.
Okay. Another one that Cards Against Humanity is like this one. Apples to Apples.
Okay. I'm going to say Scattergories.
Uh, I'm thinking of one and I can't think of what it's. Scrabble.
Good one. Monopoly.
The Game of Life.
Clue.
Ooh, I love that one. My favorite game.
Super fun.
Battleship. Ooh, excuse me.
That people with kids might play Chutes and Ladders.
Yep. Uno.
Okay. One of my favorite word games is Taboo. Literally, the game's name is Taboo.
Yeah. Do. Let's see. Apples. Memory.
Good one. I'm going to say Balderdash. Well, it's a real game. You make up fake definitions and people try to decide what the actual definition of the word is.
No, it just made me think of a video game is what it made me think of.
Okay.
I'm trying to, like, when I was rocking Evie earlier, I had 1,000 in my head. I'm like, oh, I got this game, that game, and now I can't remember any of them.
Oh no. Well, you have 3 Ask the Audiences. So they're here to
SpongeBob.
help and they love to participate.
Oh, hold on. Okay. I didn't push it quick enough. I froze. Okay. SpongeBob Monopoly.
Okay. I'm going to say Trivial Pursuit.
I'm going to say Operation.
Good one. I had a board game of Family Feud when I was growing up. Oh no, we lost Lisa. Come back. Lisa may need the link again. Here she is.
I'm right here. Sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm having technical problems.
Oh, welcome to my world. My world is buffering and technical problems all day, every day, and yet I still pay AT&T tons. But at least we get to see how well organized Lisa's cabinets are.
Yeah,
I
that's
might
about
need
the
Lisa
only.
to come redo my.
That's about the only thing organized in my whole house is that cupboard right there, and I did it when I was about 8 months pregnant, standing on a on a dining room chair.
Well, you know what the great is about it, Lisa? If
Yeah.
your other cabinets or closets aren't organized, there's your video. You show how unorganized it is. You press pause on the camera, then you reorganize it, or you let the camera watch you reorganize it, and then you show the after. So there you get a video, and you get a nice cupboard, drawer, or cabinet.
I also don't know how to fast forward either on when I'm recording it. I do it through my camera on my phone. I'll record the video and then I upload it. So that's the only way I can think of doing it. Anywho.
Okay. Well, since you seem to like videos with part 1 and part 2, makeovers are great for part 1 and part 2 because you can do the before and the before, fixing it, and then the after. But let's go back to our game. When we lost
I didn't
connection,
hear your answer.
my answer was Trivial Pursuit.
Not a fan, but
Don't say that. Gina was asking trivial questions before we started our game of last word. So don't say that.
Sorry. My hair is horrendous. I am sorry.
We love you, Gina.
It has been a wild day. Should make a video about that.
Well, you didn't.
I'm gonna say SpongeBob Life. No, wait a minute. No, not my answer. That's not my final answer.
That is not Lisa's answer, everybody. Not her answer.
SpongeBob Operation. I think that's a game.
If it's gonna be a while, I might need a snack. No, I'm kidding. That's fun.
Alexa,
that's a good answer.
Is there a SpongeBob Operation?
From ttpm.com. In SpongeBob SquarePants Operation, players become surgeons who must help fix SpongeBob by removing his ailments and avoiding the buzzer.
No way, it actually is.
Okay. I wonder what kind of ailments a sponge has. Is that like bacteria and listeria? Okay.
Maybe.
Going back to childhood, one of my favorite games as like a kindergartner was a game called Hi Ho Cherry-O.
Oh, yep. See, Belle, you're not that old.
Remember that or not?
Oh, yeah.
You can check it.
Okay,
we go back to Lisa for her next answer.
Monkeys in a Barrel.
I'm going to say a game that I tried to sell at my auction is still currently available for sale. It is called Jenga.
Yahtzee.
When I showed it, one of my subscribers, KJ, said he not only had the Jenga game, but he had a life-size game of Jenga, which I found really interesting.
The yard version of it. Yeah, you said Jenga, so I said, I already said one. Just can't remember it now.
Okay. I'm going to say Connect 4.
I'm going to go with Guess Who? Me. No, I'm just kidding. Like, oh, Guess Who? I'm such a dork.
No, you're cute as the butt. I'm going to use my first Ask the Audience, and I'm going to use Lloyd's answer of Hungry Hippos. Around here, we say hungry hippos.
Hungry hippo. I never had that game and I wanted it.
Maybe Lloyd can help you
out. There's a board game I actually own, and if you want to see it, I could show you, but it'd be a hot minute. But It is called Payday.
Okay. No need for hot minutes. All minutes down south are hot minutes. So
Up here, they're
let's get the
mediocre.
date instead. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to ask the audience again, and Lloyd has another great answer. He's saying backgammon.
Checkers.
Okay. Well, I'm going to need to ask the audience a third time because I've only got 3 ask the audience. So y'all fill the chat with some more great answers. Let's see what every body can think of that we haven't already said. We've said so many answers. Oh, Gina's got a great answer. Chinese checkers.
Dang it, that was going to be my next answer. Rawr.
Well, you still got your ask the audiences. I am now out of ask the audience, but you have all of yours.
Puppies. Chest. Or chess.
Okay.
Chest.
Okay, that's a good one. Let's see, what else? I'm going to say boggle.
Battleship. Oh, a game that my brother-in-law and my nephew got the last time they were down here from Houghton. It's called Meme This.
Okay. Is that in Canada?
No, it's the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It's that peninsula, the peninsula that like kind of shoots towards Lake Superior. They live at the base of that. If that makes sense.
Okay.
It's like right here.
No, here we go with the Michigan thing again. Okay. I tease Lisa about that. Every time I ask a question, she breaks out her hand and then uses it as a diagram. I always threaten to do that with Louisiana too.
Yeah, it's about an 8-hour drive at least from where I am right now to my sister's, and that's not including breaks to stop and go to the bathroom or change a diaper or eat. You know, that's just straight. It's about 8 hours.
Okay. Well, that's a far drive, but at least you all are still in the same state. Okay, let's see. What can I say? I'm out of ask the audience. What can I think of? How about I'm
giving you a clue.
I have no idea. Charades would like so not be my strong suit. I think I picked a word game rather than a charades game. I could have picked anything. But you know, Lisa, if you ever need content for your own channel, make your own game show. I bet you can for your own lives. Because it won't be long till you get enough subscribers that you could go live. I think you only need 100 to go live. Okay. Let's see. What can we say? How about I started to say duck, duck, goose, but that doesn't involve a board. You said it had to have a board?
Or, yeah, like basically.
Okay, so that wouldn't count. Charades wouldn't count. Name that tune wouldn't count. I keep thinking of all these games that wouldn't count. Okay, let's see. Something with a
Here, let me
board.
write down an idea and hold it up.
No. Okay, I admitted I'm stumped. Lisa wins. So everybody in the
Really?
chat, congratulate Lisa. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
I was gonna, I was gonna, I was gonna say, don't break the ice next. That's what I was gonna say. Don't break the ice. I had that game. That was fun.
I was also trying to think of that game where you put this gross dental piece in and then you have to try to pronounce words. I want to say it's called Say It, Don't Spray It or something like
I
that.
don't know.
Where
Oh,
I'm
and there
not
was
sure if y'all have seen that, but you put this dental thing in and then you have to pronounce words.
there was also this disgusting game back in like the 90s that I actually had because I don't know, I was messed up and I like that kind of thing. Go figure. But
Careful
it
to
was
be
called
family friendly.
it was called Gooey Louie, and it was basically where you picked things from his nose of green color.
Careful to
And
be
you try not
family
to
friendly. Oh
try not to bump his.
no! I think we're losing Lisa. Oh no! Let's see if we can get Lisa back. I'm sorry about her connection. Oh no! All
I was gonna say, I'm here. I
right,
never
let's
left.
see if we can get. All right,
My
we
hands are
lost
right here.
connection. Oh, oops. Well, sometimes our connection just wanes. All right. Well, let's see. Was that your first category or your second category? I played so much tonight, I'm losing track.
First,
First. Okay. So, what is your second category?
hmm. Characters from the show That 70s Show.
That's an actual show, or that's the decade of the 70s?
Oh, Belle, I
What are
love
you
you.
laughing at? Okay. So, are we talking the 1970s, or is there a specific show?
I showed it real quick because I didn't want to get you in trouble, but it's a show called That 70s Show. Maybe I should pick a different category so then you have a
Okay.
chance.
No, it's absolutely fine. I've got my Ask the Audiences, so they will help me out. Amy, who's your diver, is already saying it's a show. And if worse comes to worse, I can just guess a first name that was popular at that decade of life, and I might get lucky. So we'll start with Lisa, and everybody in the chat, get ready. I'm going to need help soon. So, Lisa, what is your first answer?
Oh my goodness. You're so cute. I love you, Belle.
Well, thank you. It's mutual. However, we are getting a glare from the light behind you. It kind of looks like a halo, but...
Oh, that should be horns. Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, no. Okay.
That better? Yeah. Now you're getting it off my forehead.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god, it's been one heck of a day. I cut my finger at work.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Thank you for not showing us. Thank you for not showing us.
Anyway.
We can talk about any body fluids here. So
yeah, I'm just gonna say it was.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so what is your first answer?
I'm gonna say Red Foreman.
Oh, okay. Everybody in the chat, give the names of your favorite 1970s show characters, and because I am needing some help.
It's called That 70s Show, just so you know.
All right. That 70s show. Okay, there we go. That 70s show. Not this 70s show or any 70s show. That
right.
70s show. Oh, the 70s show. Okay.
And it's also the characters.
We don't need to narrow it down. She says it's narrowed down to a single show, and that happens to be the name of the show. I know. I'm so surprised, Lloyd, too. Okay, I'm going with Gina. Gina's saying Marty. Is there a character named Marty?
Yep.
Thank you, Gina. I've still got two Ask the Audience left.
I'm gonna say Kitty.
And is Kitty a human or an actual cat?
That's actually Red's wife.
Of course it is. All right, I'm going to go with Amy Who's Your Diver's answer for my second Alice, and she says, is there a Jackie? Jackie is my answer.
Yep. I'm going to go with Eric Foreman. That would be Red's son.
Is everybody a foreman? Is everybody a foreman?
No.
Okay. I've got
That's
one.
actually it. Oh, no, there's one more. There's like one more foreman, and then the rest are just other characters.
Okay. Audience, I need some more help. Y'all tell me another character on. Did you say it was the 70s show or that 70s show?
That 70s show.
That 70s show.
I thought you would know. Oh my goodness, I thought you'd know this one.
I'm sorry, I was not old enough to watch back then.
It's on right now.
Oh, it's on
well,
right now?
Well, syndication on, but back in the 90s it was on. Or the 2000s. Well,
I'm sorry.
It's
okay. Any other characters? Otherwise, I'm just going to have to guess some first names. Oh, okay. For my third Ask the Audience, I'm going with Amy, Who's Your Diver. She says there's a Donna. Is there a Donna?
Oh, Donna. I thought you said Nana.
Donna. I'm sorry, my connection is so bad. Renee kept saying, you're mumbling. My apologies.
Yeah. Donna was Eric Foreman's girlfriend. I think they ended up getting engaged. I'm not quite sure how it ended. My answer. Hyde.
Like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Well, Hyde. Yeah, Rawhide.
Okay, well, I am out of Ask the Audience, so I'm just going to start guessing first names that seem like they would be popular in the 70s. Is there a Suzanne?
I don't think so. But there might be.
I'm just guessing a name, sweetie. Well, then I've just given my wrong answer, which means that Lisa
Alexa,
wins.
Is there a Susan on That 70s Show?
From Wikipedia.org. The 8th season was announced as the final season of the show on January 17, 2006, and That 70s finale was filmed a month later on February 17, 2006, first airing on May 15th.
Alexa.
So I am wrong, which means Lisa wins. So everybody in the chat, please congratulate Lisa M of Lisa M Adventures and subscribe to her channel. So hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! What is going to be your third category for tonight?
Audience choice, or they can choose.
Okay.
Suggest.
So, Lisa wants you category. And so if y'all could give lots of fun ideas in the chat that you think might be great for her. Apparently, Lisa is trying to display a new product for her toddler. However, this is not an auction or a product demonstration, so we'll just let Lisa set that aside. But she might want to demonstrate it on a video of her own channel. So let's see what great suggestions, while Lisa's setting that aside, that y'all have for Lisa's third category. So here are the answers streaming in. Amy, who's your diver, is suggesting types of jewelry. Gina is suggesting animals. Let's see what other ideas come into the chat. Lisa's already won 2 of 3. So many times when she is guaranteed a win, she will take audience suggestions.
Or if I can't think of anything, which, yeah. One
Lloyd
of
is
the
saying Dan Stevenson. I'm not sure what that is. That may
one
have
of the
perhaps the last category.
I was gonna say one of the things I've been kind of thinking about doing is shedding kind of more light on Mike and I's relationship and on my channel of me being neurotypical. You know what I mean? Like me being neurotypical and him being atypical. He's pretty open about it, but I don't know how really.
Lisa,
What? Just making chit chat. Sorry.
While this is not an show, I want to break my rule and actually give you some advice, which is, and I say this with all Christian love and respect, that there are some people, connections, once you put something and later new to YouTube, I don't want you to have those regrets. So anything you really especially so much else you could do. But getting back to the game, we've had the suggestion of types of jewelry. We've had the suggestion of animals. Amy is playing hard and says foods that are found only in Michigan. It's going to be hard to find a food that hasn't gone over the state lines, but we can try.
Right.
So, what is your third category going to be?
I didn't hear what you were saying earlier, your advice, just so you know. But, I mean, I was just thinking about it.
I can talk to you about it privately some other day then. Lloyd is saying we should name fish, of course, because he's a fisherman. He may be laughing at all that we miss. Although, Lloyd, I have to tell you, Lisa picked fish 2 weeks ago. So we just played the category of fish.
And I also live I also live in northern Michigan and grew up around a bunch of dudes. My grandpa loved to hunt, not that has anything to do with fishing, but like I know a few things about sports like that, including fish because of where I live.
And Lloyd may want to go back and watch the previous episode so he can see which fish we named, which ones we missed, and he might be laughing at us a little bit, but both Lisa and I enjoy a good giggle. We don't take ourselves too seriously. That's another great reason we are friends.
Not on camera,
Amy,
anyway.
who's driver, Camping gear is a good option. I played that with Charlie Grace recently. Now, if y'all need a funny lady who puts out a joke video every single day, Charlie Grace is the beautiful redheaded lady to do that for you. She's a great comedian.
Hmm.
So, what will it be? Time is drawing nigh, and I want to everybody that tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be having a pop-up auction. Granted, I've got to get up at the crack of dawn for some actual work stuff because before I can do my second job of YouTube, I still have my real job. So I'm getting up at the crack of dawn to put in my work hours, and then I'm going to be on YouTube at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the pop-up auction theme that y'all picked is spring cleaning. So, Lisa, what category have you decided for your third round?
Let's see. I was gonna say camping gear, but you just did that one, and I don't want
to. Well, it's been about 4 weeks now, but I did with Charlie Grace. She knows so much about camping from all of her RV travels and from performing her comedy routines at camping grounds.
Just thought I heard Bella.
She doesn't mean me. She means her pet, who happens to have a similar name.
Yeah.
And where's for Bella?
Wild.
Well, I don't want to stress you out. Would you rather just pass on the third round and play some other time?
Wildlife.
As in animals?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do animals.
There we go. Thanks for the suggestion, y'all.
She's from north of the Mason-Dixon line, and I've got her saying y'all. Clearly, I'm doing something right.
Y'all. I'm kind of what they would call a redneck. Yeah, up here they would call it that.
Well, on the Southern Belle channel, we say that anybody can be Southern by choice, even if you're just Southern while on my channel.
So I'm gonna go with a deer. So okay, man.
I think I'm gonna go with a cow.
I'm gonna go with a doe, a female deer.
And Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow so. Tea, a drink with jam and bread. That'll bring us back to do.
Oh God, she's singing.
I'm sorry. Okay. Don't tempt me at this hour of the night, Lisa. Okay, I'm going to say horse.
Eagle.
Vulture.
Crow.
Raven.
Salmon.
Mackerel.
Elk.
Marlin.
An elephant.
Giraffe.
Hey, get your own continent, lady. Oh, just kidding.
Thank you.
A dingo.
Kangaroo.
Rabbit.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig is domestic. We said wildlife.
Okay, then I am wrong, and Lisa has won. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Lisa takes the game with 3 complete victories in all 3 categories tonight. Congratulations, Lisa.
Check out my channel. I got like 31 subscribers.
Woo! Okay, see, we up by 10. So your appearances here on the Southern Belle channel are clearly helping.
And I got like 500 watch hours, so we're really tiny, but yeah. And I call all my followers adventure. Oh, what was it? Adventure people. That's what I call them. Adventure people. People that follow me.
Adventure people. This is a stupid question, but how did you get 500 hours of videos of watches with so few videos? Did you mean 500 views, or did you really mean 500 hours of views?
Oh, views.
Oh,
Views.
because I was going to say, it took me 9 months to get my 3,979 hours. So, Lisa,
yeah,
I am 12 hours away from being
it was views. 500 views. Yeah.
Okay.
It was 500 views because of 500 views because of shorts that I've done, to answer your question. My shorts apparently get more views than my videos. Of course, the one I made called I Am Your Mother, that one was awesome. So, yeah. My view hours, I think, is 12.
Okay. Well, that's a good start. Good start.
Yeah.
Well, my next, I'm going to put you in the background so that you can check answers for me. Thank you.
Okie dokie.
And welcome to my next player, Amy, who's your diver. Everybody, welcome Amy to the chat.
Hi,
and
you
tell
all.
us about yourself and your channel.
Well, my channel is I'm a dumpster diver, and actually, I got an awesome score at a certain beauty store that likes to soup their stuff, and I found stuff that was not souped today, which I have to download that video. But I dumpster dive. I also talk about mental health. I make jewelry. I showcase my husband's art, talk about blended families, step parenting. I've prayed on my channel about just stuff going on in the world. Whenever I go to like some live music events, I show off that. I have my dog Winnie, which just celebrated her birthday. So a little bit of this and that.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming to play tonight. Congratulations on your 5th wedding anniversary last weekend.
Yes.
And thank you for also being my moderator.
No problem. You're welcome.
So, what will be our first category tonight?
Well, the first category is, and I looked this up on the internet, but this is fruit that is in Mexico.
Okay, playing fruit twice tonight. Okay, let's go.
The first one, let me see, is mamey.
I'm gonna guess that some tomatoes grow in Mexico.
I think so. The next one is tuna, but it's not the fish. Tuna
Okay.
is a pear-sized fruit that grows on the cacti.
Ooh, okay. Gina has paid you a lovely compliment in the chat. She is telling
Oh,
you
thank you.
that you are so talented.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I'm
you were
gonna guess
cutting up.
that there. Oh, I was telling you that in the comments, I'm not sure if you can see the comments where you are,
No.
but Gina was telling you that you are so talented.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to
Thank you.
guess that maybe some grapes grow in Mexico. Grow in Mexico?
I think. I don't see why
They grow in
not.
Louisiana and California, so I thought, well, maybe in Mexico too.
Hey, why not? Lulo. Lulo.
I love that Amy is taking all the ones I could never guess and never pronounce in order to make my life easier. That is the kind of wonderful moderator she is. She knows my limitations. Okay. Any chance limes grow in Mexico?
Yep,
Okay.
definitely. Okay, soursop. SourSop. I'm probably
Okay.
saying it wrong, but
It's
Lewis is
okay.
already
We're
asleep.
not formal around here.
Yeah,
All
Lewis is
right.
already asleep.
Oh, that's her loving husband of 5
Yes.
years.
Yes,
How about a lemon? Do lemons grow in Mexico?
I think so. Next one is prickly pear.
Oh, I always wondered where that grew. Okay. How if you can grow oranges in Florida and California, surely right across the border from California is Mexico. They've got to have a couple of oranges, right?
I would think so. Okay, the next one I put is zapote, and it's Negro, because that's the word for black in Spanish. So,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, so it means black in Spanish.
Okay, good to know. Let's
So.
see. What else should I guess? A fruit that grows in the country of Mexico. I'm going to use my first ask the audience before I just guess, because if I keep guessing, I'm eventually going to be out and I won't have gotten to use my 3 ask the audience. So I'm going to go with Gina's answer of avocados. Do they grow avocados in Mexico?
Yes.
Great.
I'm gonna do rambutan.
Okay. I'm going to use my second ask the audience. So everybody in the chat, go ahead and put some fruits that you think grow in Mexico. I keep wanting to say all the peppers, but I'm not sure if the peppers are actually fruits. I want to say they're vegetables, but it's hard to know all of the which is exactly a fruit and which is exactly a vegetable. So I'm not going to get out on a guess. So everybody in the chat, go ahead and fill the chat with great answers of fruits that you think will grow all the way down in Mexico. Lost viewers by this time, so I might be forced to guess. I'm wondering if the southern regions of Mexico are warm enough to grow coconut. So I'm going to guess coconut. Okay, woohoo!
Good answer. Okay, I'm gonna do Mexican plum.
Ooh, I didn't know there was such a thing. Now I want to try a Mexican plum.
Yes. Oh man, I've already tried like mame ice cream. Oh, it's delicious. So.
Oh, good to know.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to guess grapefruit. Can they grow grapefruit in Mexico?
I think they can.
Okay.
Yeah. See why not? I'm gonna do okay. Cherimoya. Cherimoya.
Okay. Let's see. If they can grow peaches in Georgia, can they grow peaches a little further down in Mexico?
I'm not sure, actually.
Well, I would ask Lisa, but Lisa has
Okay.
lost connection. So it is
Okay.
just us.
I'll give it to you. I'll be nice.
Thank you. You are very,
No
very.
problem.
So at
I'm
this
gonna
point,
say
we have to look up our own answers unless we get a connection back with
yeah.
Lisa.
Okay. Huayas, which I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's Huayas.
Okay. What about a mango? Do they grow mango
Yes.
in Mexico? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and we just got Lisa back in case we need her. So
Okay.
I'm glad she's back.
I'm gonna do okay. Jocote. Jocote.
Okay. What about a star fruit? Do they grow
Yep.
star fruit in Mexico? Okay, great.
They do. Let me see, because I have my list here, but I'm crossing off what is said. And I know I had star fruit
Very
here.
smart. I love how organized Amy is. Part of the delight of my life.
Well, and also it helps me keep track of what's said and not said.
Well, absolutely. And more people learn about me and my channel and how I choose my friends. I tend to choose people who are organized, who are list makers, who are ambitious, and who are focused. And all of those absolutely describe Amy.
Thank you. I'm gonna say Nanche, Nanche.
Okay. I'm gonna go with dragon fruit. Any chance they grow dragon fruit in Mexico?
Yes, they do.
Woohoo! Okay, great.
I'm gonna say okay, I'm gonna say Guanabana, like Guanabana.
Okay. What about the guava?
Yes.
Is guava?
Very
Okay.
good.
Good.
Yep. Plantains.
I'd always wondered if plantains were fruit or vegetables, and I'd never been quite sure. So now the mystery is solved. They're a fruit. Okay. Let's see. Another fruit. Well, if they can grow strawberries in Louisiana, Mexico's not that far. Can they grow strawberries in Mexico? I'm going with strawberries.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna say loquat, Loquat.
Okay. Well, if they can grow a loquat, can they grow a kumquat?
I think so.
If not, we can ask Lisa. She's here to check our answers.
We can ask Lisa.
Okay, let's ask Lisa.
Alexa,
Do kumquats grow in the
kumquats
country?
grown in Mexico.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, kumquat is an edible, orange-like fruit that is native to Southeast Asia. Though the citrus fruit resembles an orange in shape and color, it's actually quite small, about the size of an olive.
No,
Kumquats are round or oblong.
so wrong.
Asia.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. So I just gave a wrong answer, which means that I lose and Amy wins. So everybody in the chat, congratulate Amy. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! So the first
Awesome.
category goes to Amy.
Yeah, I seem to always pick at least one. I always seem to pick at least one category that's Mexico something.
Well,
I've noticed that.
Since we've just had Cinco de Mayo, and since Amy's loving husband is a native of Mexico, that just makes sense.
Yes. Okay, the next one is Mary as in Jesus's mom in the Bible. We're doing titles of Mary.
Right.
So like dogmatic titles, early names of Mary, devotional titles, titles associated with devotions, images, Latin American names, Eastern Orthodox church names. So if that kind of helps.
Various or Orthodox. I will.
Yeah, Eastern Orthodox.
Ask the audience, and we'll see. Okay, will you start?
Virgin Mary.
Is that somehow different than Mary, the mother of Jesus? I'm a little confused.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll give you that because another title is Mother of God. So I'll give you.
Okay.
I'll count that title as that. So.
Okay.
Let me see. Blessed Mother.
Wife of Joseph.
Okay, I can do that. Holy Virgin.
Holy Mother.
I can take that.
Okay.
Star of the Sea. And I looked up at these on Wikipedia.
Okay, I knew you had researched it somewhere because that's the kind of lady you are.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Gina's answer of Beloved One.
Yes.
Okay.
Our Lady.
I'm going to ask the chat again. Give me some other titles of Mary. Let's see what they have to say. Our numbers have kind of dwindled down a little bit, so it may be hard to get answers.
Yeah. Well, I might only do 2 rounds, so. Okay. But I figured at least I can do 2.
Yes, absolutely. And this is a good one to do for all the people of faith here. Even if we don't always know the exact titles that different denominations ascribe to things, it's still super important as a way to share our faith.
Yeah.
Okay.
And definitely family friendly.
Absolutely, yes. And I believe, I'm not sure, I'm not a Catholic, but I believe Catholics have an entire prayer that they say just to Mary. And I'm going to go with Gina's answer of Mother Mary, full of grace. I think that's from the Catholic prayer, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely. Our Lady of Guadalupe. Because again, part of this was devotional images and Latin American.
Okay.
So.
And is Guadalupe a town?
Yeah, it was, Guadalupe is in, I can't remember where in Mexico, but for Catholics, we believe that she appeared there. So it's
Lisa, where in Mexico is the town of Guadalupe?
Alexa, where in Mexico is Guadalupe?
Here's an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. The island of Guadalupe, or Isla Guadalupe, is a volcanic island in the Pacific Ocean, located 241 kilometers off the western coast of the Baja California Peninsula in Mexico, and 400 kilometers southwest of the city of Ensenada, in the state of Baja California.
Hmm.
Nice.
Huh.
Okay, so thank you
Yeah.
so much, Lisa. Lloyd is telling us that it is nearly 4 a.m. in the UK. Lloyd, how are
oh
you
my
still
gosh.
up this late, sweetie? You definitely
Yeah.
do need sleep, but I'm going to use my third Ask the Audience on Lloyd's answer. Lloyd says, Mary, the Holy Spirit. Is that an
Yes.
answer? Did Mary
I will
suddenly
take
somehow
that.
become the Holy Spirit? She did. Okay, thank you, Lloyd. A great way to end the night with yet another right answer. Lloyd has been on fire tonight with great
Yes.
answer after answer after answer. He is amazing at this game.
Yes. I'm going to say our mother of perpetual help.
Okay. Well, I have no more Ask the Audiences left. So it's just up to guessing. I'm going to say the Divine Mother. Do we have a
I can handle
nickname
that.
for her with the word divine?
I can handle that.
Okay.
Our Lady of Confidence.
Ooh, okay. How about Lady of Hope?
I can take that.
Okay.
Our Lady of... I almost repeated myself. But I caught
Oops.
that.
Can you do that? Not from you, no.
Yeah, I was like, I would have repeated. Wait a minute. Our Lady of Mercy.
Oh, nice. Let's see, what else could she be called? How about Lady of Healing?
I could
Does she
take
ever
that.
heal people? Okay.
Yeah, well, like we believe that, I mean, maybe she didn't heal people, but sorry. Maybe she didn't actually heal people, but through God. God did the healing, not her, but
Right.
so but that works. Our Lady of Good Counsel.
Oh, okay. I like that. Let's see, what else? I've used all my Ask the Audiences. I'm down to guessing now. I think there's one that says something like, and this may be a wrong answer, but better to go out and a guess than
Yeah.
giving up. What about Our Lady of Ladies? Was she a lady?
I don't know. I don't know. Is Lisa?
Well, we will
Okay.
ask Lisa.
Hi.
Hi.
Now, what was the question?
Is
Thanks for watching. Okay, the question was: is Mary known as a lady of ladies?
Alexa, is Mary known as Lady of Ladies?
But I had
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Mary Queen of Scots had 4 ladies in waiting, known as the Four Marys: Mary Seton, Mary Fleming, Mary Beaton, and Mary Livingston. The Marys were all noble women, and Mary Fleming was even a distant relative of Mary Queen of Scots. These women were her closest friends and companions.
I would say no, but that's up to you guys.
No, the
Okay.
answer is clearly no. But you know me, I'm going to make some silly little
Hey.
guess rather than just giving up. So
You
thank
gotta
you so
try.
much for checking, Lisa. Absolutely. And this game is just fun. But for Amy,
Yes.
this game is for bragging rights because yet again she won. So everybody in the chat, congratulate Amy. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Thank you.
So on this
Thank
note
you.
of Amy winning yet again, we're going to bid everybody adieu. We hope that you will join in tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time for the pop-up auction spring cleaning. The spring cleaning idea was all Samantha Sessions. And I hope everybody gave this a thumbs up. Join me next Monday night for another game of Battle with Belle. And I will say, longtemps roulé.